Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. We have got some monstrous news for Cardano, with the Fed looking to do a interest rate cut possibly as early as the 17th of September this month. We're going to have a look at what that could mean for the price of Cardano and dig into the biggest headlines in the crypto space. If you enjoy this sort of content, hit the like button, subscribe. Let's waste no time. Let's go. So we're going to start here on coin market cap. The total market cap of crypto globally is at $3.91 trillion, up 1.88% at the time of recording. And that is a big jump for the entire crypto market. To jump 1.88% in 24 hours is a really big deal. And look, I want to talk about the forecasting. We've been saying that we anticipated a green month, at least for the first half of September. We are getting that, right? We are seeing what we've been forecasting. We have, for the last 8 to 12 months, been forecasting September Fed interest rate cut. So the forecasting here at Cheeky Crypto has been phenomenal. And if you're not in the free educational Discord, link in the description of the video, you are missing out. So Bitcoin at 113,047.95 is up 1.56% in the past 24 hours. But we're here to discuss market cap 10 for Cardano, and it's at 88 cents 73. It's up 5.29% in the past 24 hours. Now, I have been talking about Cardano ADA outperforming both Bitcoin, Ethereum. Well, I even talked about Solana. So no surprise from me. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on Cardano, but let's get into what we're here to discuss. Cardano price prediction, according to this article, chart pattern shows the next move is 1000% rally or 50% drop. So let me know in the comments below, do you think that Cardano ADA will first rally 1000% or will it drop 50%? Let me know in the comments below. The trading volume is up 77% as altcoin season heats up. Cardano price prediction eyes $10 breakout or collapse to 48 cents. So do you expect to see $10 first or 48 cents first? I'm not expecting a $10 price prediction for Cardano ADA coming to fruition this bull market. And before you show any hate towards me, I do believe that the absolute pinnacle that Cardano could possibly achieve, if there was no road bumps on the road, there was blue skies and there was nothing that got in the way of Cardano ADA's upgrades, access to Bitcoin liquidity through the Bitcoin bridge, if everything was plain sailing, calm seas, the absolute best I can expect from Cardano ADA is a $7 price prediction. Like, nothing is guaranteed in crypto. I think it's unlikely that we even see $7, but I think $5 is very, very realistic. And I'm interested to get your views and opinions on that. So do let me know your price predictions in the comments below or in our free educational Discord. So, I do have to say that, crypto is risky. You do risk losing all of your money if you do make any investments. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Treat this purely as entertainment purposes only. Go away, do your own research before making any investment decisions, or even better, find a financial advisor and get their advice. I am not a financial advisor. So Ali, charts here from the X platform. Cardano ADA must push past 84 cents, which it has done. It's now at 88 cents 70, as I mentioned earlier. And if it confirms this, it's a bullish breakout. So we've confirmed that. So I guess what Ali's suggesting here is a 1000% rally. Now, I'm not expecting that to happen. You can let me know your thoughts and opinions, but why is everybody getting so hyped on Cardano? Why is everybody getting so hyped that you could potentially see a 1000% rally? Well, let me dig into this with you, right? So we've got this article here, $7.4 trillion sits on the sidelines as Fed rate cut looms. Will crypto benefit? So investors hold a record $7.4 trillion in money market funds, a defense move signaling caution, yet primed for, I guess a rotation, right? So a rotation into other assets. The Fed rate cut could, I guess, create that opportunity for these people that hold $7.4 trillion in money market funds. And this could move them or shift that cash into risk assets like stocks and crypto. So analysts suggest even a 1% flow into crypto could fuel major rallies, with BTC forecasting reaching somewhere between $150,000 and $160,000 if momentum builds. So we talk about the size of the money sat on the sideline. We talk about 1% of that going into crypto is such a big deal. When we're looking at the actual market cap of $3.91 trillion. I expect this to go to $10 trillion, just an FYI. That's my views for the peak of the bull run. But, this gives you an idea of the size and why people, might be coming out with crazy price predictions like $10 and 1,000% rallies. Again, I don't think these are going to come to fruition. Nothing's guaranteed in crypto. Take it with a pinch of salt. But what does the Fed's rate cut mean for crypto markets, right? So the key takeaways: the Fed rate cuts increase liquidity. This is very important, right? Making riskier assets like crypto more attractive to investors. Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies often see price surges during periods of monetary easing. Institutional investors treat crypto similarly to traditional assets, linking crypto markets to Fed policies. Rate cuts can create short-term gains but carry the risk of market bubbles and corrections. So my forecast, and something that I've been talking about for so long, and I've been so accurate with the forecast, and this is why when people question the forecast in my free educational Discord, I'm there going, I'm very confident, I have conviction. There's probably very few people that can say they called the last Fed interest rate cut and they are calling the current one that isn't about to happen but is becoming inevitable. There's very few people that can say the things that I'm saying with the conviction that I have. We've been doing a lot of great forecasting. We've been saying this market is not the same as previous markets and cycles, right? We've been talking about this being a completely new landscape, right? Things have changed. We didn't have spot ETFs. We're going to have more spot ETFs, and so on. So look, I'm very comfortable in saying what I'm about to say. Doesn't mean I'm right, doesn't mean that it's going to be guaranteed, right? Nothing's guaranteed in crypto, but we are expecting green until the Fed interest rate cuts. Then we're expecting volatile markets to be volatile. That's to the downside, that's to the upside. At the moment, the market is pricing it all in, and I think they're pricing it in wrong, which means we're going to get this volatility. So once we get the volatility, there could be some great opportunities to buy the dip. This will be the final big dip, outside of any black swan event happening that nobody can predict. And I'm talking about an actual black swan event, not like an FTX collapse, which I saw coming, called, and gave people ample time to get off the exchange. We're talking about things that people don't see, can't possibly know about, right? With proper black swans. Outside of that, we're expecting volatility, followed by what I believe and what I'm forecasting as the biggest crypto bull run in history, a life-changing opportunity. Again, nothing guaranteed, not trying to hype it up. It's just my views, my opinions. You need to go away, do your research, and see whether what I'm saying resonates with you. If it does, great. If it doesn't, also great. If you disagree with me, let me know in the comments below. If you agree with me, let me know in the comments below. But ultimately, I wanted to cover off what is going on in the markets, why I have the thought processes that I have, and try to bring you into the picture a little bit more than what most crypto influencers do. Again, nothing that I say in this video is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. you've got to go do your own research, right? There's no substitute for doing your own research. Don't ever invest based on anything I say, right? I'm not a financial advisor. Cardano price prediction: ADA finds strong support. September rate cuts trigger a breakout to $3 and beyond. $3 very realistic for Cardano ADA. We have seen more than $3 in the past. I do think that we will see a new all-time high for Cardano ADA. I've talked about Cardano ADA outperforming Bitcoin. If we actually bring up Bitcoin, we go to the year, it's up 104.91% in the past 12 months. We have a look at Ethereum, it's up 87.87% in the past 12 months. We have a look at Solana. I just want to pick some of the biggest projects that everybody raves about and talks about being the best investment opportunities. 68.83%. And then I want to sort of talk about, Cardano ADA, a project that gets a lot of hate, is up 159.51% in the last year. It has outperformed all of those altcoins I just mentioned. So, forgive me for wanting to just talk about what realism is, right? And again, what this for me suggests, it suggests that everything I say in this video is accurate. And what I mean by this is all the parts of this video where I'm saying you should do your own research and you shouldn't just follow people blindly. This is what I mean, right? Because if you had followed people talking about Bitcoin blindly, you would have had other opportunities that were better to invest and make more money. Same if you were following people talking proactively about Ethereum and talking about Ethereum being the best asset. Same with Solana being the best asset. Over the past 12 months, if you've been following those people and you hadn't been following us and Cardano ADA, you would have invested and you wouldn't have made as much money if you hadn't done your own research and you just followed these people blindly. So I do say these things. I do think it's really important to air them, and I know I'm banging on about it in this video, but I think it's important to do so. So we've got Cardano surges 4.2% to 86 cents. It's actually higher than that now. It's at 88 cents. 70, and then as stablecoin market hits 40.37 million record, that's $1 million in record, in September. So again, really positive stuff. And then we got Cardano amid interest rate cuts can rally 30%. So a lot of the articles talking about the probability and the likelihood of a really big rally for Cardano ADA. I've talked a lot in this video about past performance, particularly over the last 12 months, and the fact that ADA has outperformed all these other assets that I mentioned. I've talked about the risks. I've talked about how you can protect yourself and do your own research, all that aspect of things. But none of that guarantees future performance. I want to be clear on that, right? My forecasting could be way off. I don't think it is. That's my opinion. You've got to do your research, your analysis, and see whether it resonates or doesn't resonate with me. And if you're just too lazy to do so, then you do everything at your own risk. And I have no liability for that. So I just want to be really clear on all of the landscape when it comes to crypto. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you subscribe to the channel. I hope you hit the like button. I feel like I've dropped you some real alpha. And if you want more, you need to join the free educational Discord. Thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll catch you in the next one.